goes into being a good kick returner?
Um, Patience, one thing, but then again, you can't be too patient because they're coming downfield full speed. But trust really that the guy's gonna make the block that they need to make.
Have you seen Southern Miss kick returner, and what do you kind of take from his game?
I mean, he's an exceptional returner. I mean, he's arguably one of the fastest guys in college football, of course. So, I mean, they got a good scheme. They got a team that takes passion in the return game, and special teams is a big part of the game. So, I mean, they've been having success with it.
You obviously, I think it was the first kickoff where it went out of bounds, but it looked like it was maybe coming right to that corner.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you judge, like when you're going through that, and when you kind of finally make the decision, okay, I need to take this and then return it, or I need to let it go in the end zone? What's that process like?
The biggest thing was me off the bounce. I saw it going out of bounds, but that decision it's a split second decision. You got to know that if it's close, you can't really chance it. You got to go ahead and get it and get up the field and get what you can get before the kickoff team gets down. But like I said, if it's going out of bounds, I'd rather take the flag.
Why have you guys been so good, or how have you been so good at kick returns, good coverage?
Probably just preaching that we race down the field. So that's the biggest thing. We race to see who can get to the ball first and who can make the tackle first. And of course, with Will kicking the ball, giving us a good hang time, we can always get down there before the return team even gets a chance to set up.
But you're the fastest guy though, and you seem to kind of linger back usually. Mm. So what exactly is your role then?
I'm a second level player, so I'm not supposed to be the first one to the ball, even though that's kind of because I do want to be the first one down there, but that's not my role, and I just do what I got to do.
As a receiving core, obviously the group has gotten a lot of attention, the foursome and others, but individually it seems like a lot of guys have gotten a little bit more looks than Devontae has. Do you feel like there's, at any point, has he been overlooked, whether it was injuries last year or whatever? Do you feel like he hasn't gotten his, just?
I would definitely say that he's been overlooked, but more so by you guys in media. We know what he can do. I mean, we're brothers in the room with him. We see the plays he makes at practice. It's just, like I said, always with the group we have, you never know who's going to make plays and who's going to have the big game. Obviously, last week was his game, but I mean, we know he can make plays. We know that at any moment, any guy can have a big game, and it just happened to be so that he had that big game this week.
He talked about working his footwork and getting better at running, not just running at the safety or whatever, but putting himself in space. You're really good at that. How have you seen that part of his game develop?
That's just come with being more, a student of the game, paying attention in the meetings and understanding, coverages and what we're going to get in the games. So, I mean, I'm saying that the whole group is getting better at that and paying more attention to the things that we can do, more technical than just relying on skills.
How do you improve your hand strength as a receiver?
We do Wiggins practice is a lot of hand drills like that. Strong hands, we do that almost every day. Just catching the ball, and instead of tucking it, he has us just hold it, and he tries to use all kind of things to just knock it out.
The slants were a pretty big part of the game this past game. What was the plan there anyway? And what's that like coming through? Knowing that you're kind of coming across the middle and there's defenders.
The biggest thing is, I mean, you're going to get hit at some point. Sometimes you don't, So it's just like when the ball's in the air, you got to make that play. And that's the biggest thing. You don't mind a hit or who hits you from what angle. You got to catch the ball because that's our job.
In your opinion, who has the best hands on the team?
Probably Smith.
You mentioned angles. Even on your touchdown, Devontae's touchdown coming over on those slants, it looked like guys had gotten pretty good angles on tackling, but then y'all kind of sneak on through. What's going through your head in those moments? Your 81-yard touchdown, you didn't get touched, and there were 4 or 5 guys around you.
The biggest thing is momentum. We trust Tua because he'll put the ball where we need to. I mean, if it's a defender around, he'll throw it low, so we have to go down and get it. But we trust him, so the momentum of the ball carries us one way, and you just follow it. And sometimes you're just fortunate enough to not have anybody in that lane of your running.
How big of a room do you really need to make a catch and get loose?
I don't think I need too much room. I mean, we're guys that big on carrying the football, so we don't think we need too much room. We can break a couple tackles if we need to. So I'd probably say just a little bit of room, just a little bit.
Would you see on that touchdown play where could you see the lane? Could you see the pass the end zone? Caught it?
As I caught it, I tried to look forward so I can get up the field and get as much as I could, but I did see a little room going to the side, so that's why I went and I saw Judah get his block, and I just kind of ran off his back, and it was there from there. It was just a rush from there.
What did you think of Slade getting in there as a Wildcat quarterback?
We was excited for that. I mean, like we always excited for anybody in that group to get in and have a chance to make a play. And even after he got out the Wildcat, he came in and caught a pass. We say he should have scored, but he said he slipped. So, but that's exciting just because one of our brothers is going out there making a play when we're not out there.
How have you seen him kind of progress and develop since last season?
Oh, he's came a long way. I mean, he's been a team player. You know, he does a lot of things on the scout field for the defense. But when he comes to our field, he practices hard. He works at full speed, tries to get better.
You mentioned guys blocking downfield. Obviously, a couple of your scores, several. When there are plays over the middle, you need guys to handle that as well. How much do every score kind of feel like a collective score, like everybody did their part to get you into the end zone? Judy's block or Devontae or whoever.
I mean, we take pride in that, in the blocking as receivers, especially as smaller guys, because we know that more so it's just getting in people's way, but we try to take pride in blocking and getting our hands on bigger defenders. So when we do make a play and you see a guy, you know, with your jersey on, make a block or chasing you downfield, it just feels like the whole team made a play.